Recording. It's TWALE TV. Welcome to TWALE TV, TWALE TV Sports. Yes, we're back after about a couple of months' absence. My sincere apologies to you fans. Well, there's been a bereavement in the family to start with. I lost my dad, a very good man. Let me see if I can show you his picture. Well, this guy, I know we all say good things about our parents when they die, but hey, this guy, like I said in my tribute, God really don't make men like my dad no more. Trust me, and I mean that. Lovely guy, miss you, pops. So that's that. And then, where do I start after all these shenanigans of summer, signing and all that? I thought the only way I can just, gel with our fans is to start with the Manchester United's problems. Okay, we've talked about all this massive exodus to the Saudi Pro League, people criticizing Jordan Henderson, hypocrites I call them. And at the end of the day, people then realize, you guys got to take the money, whether you like it or not. Anyway, enough of all that. Manchester United fans, where are you? Has anyone seen a United fan? No? Yes, we have one in the house. Mr. Olu, come, sit down, sit. Mr. Olu, welcome back on the show. He's always been here regularly, and some fans are jealous that how come I only bring Mr. Olu. A Tottenham fan especially was really mad with me. So, Mr. Olu, let's see, where do we go from here? David Moyes, 10 months, you sacked him. Louis van Gaal, 2 years, you sacked him. After winning the FA Cup, Jose Mourinho, 2 years, you sacked him. He gave you Europa League Cup, which is the missing jigsaw in your cabinet. And then he finished second, he gave you a League Cup, you sacked him. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you sacked him. Rav Ragnick, I'm coming back to Rav Ragnick because there's a particular statement I have to make regarding Rav Ragnick. And then Ten Hag. I've never seen Ten Hag as a Man U manager. He hasn't got the stature or the status, in my view, from the beginning. You like his style, high pace, high press, fast thinking, fast, blah, 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 blah. I've never rated him, and the signs are showing. All the cracks are showing. And after all that, you have the Ronaldo saga. You have your man, your captain, who's not been playing for you, who had refused to leave because he would just prefer to sit and take the money. That's the truth of the story. And then you have Alex, who was accused of beating a female. Okay, if you want to fight, if you want to pick up a fight, fight a man. Okay, we've got that still, where recently he's been allowed to train and play. And then you have all these bad results in September. You are beaten by Brighton 3-1 at home. You are beaten by Arsenal 3-1. You are beaten by Bayern. You are beaten by Crystal Palace at home. You are beaten by Galatasaray at home. You struggle to beat Burnley 1-0. Now, to make it worse, the bottomless pit cash owner, Prince Sheikh Jassim bin Hamad, is pulled out. He's not interested in buying United again because he wanted a whole control, but you wouldn't give him 100% control. Where do you go from here? Okay, wait, and excuse me, before you Man U fans start to run your mouth, mind your problem. Chelsea have problems too. Yes, my club, we've got bigger problem, but not bigger than United's. But I'm coming back to that later. It's about United today. Where do you start with all this, Mr. Olu?
Okay, so first of all, pleasure to be as always, and my condolences for your pops.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
But now back to business.
Yes. Where do you go? What do you think you are going to do now to actually... what can you say to your fans that this problem is not going to be permanent? People say, oh, it's a transition, or we're going through transition. There are problems that can become permanent. Okay? I can't see the way out for United.
Okay, let me start. Let's take a few steps back. No doubt, right now...
And you've only got a couple of minutes.
Right now, things are really bad. Okay?
Right.
Of that, I can...
agree to that. Yes.
I can be real. However, despite that, over the last 10 years, since the greatest manager of all time...
here we go again.
Oh, no.
Don't live on your past glory.
Wait.
You can't live on your past glory. Alex Ferguson, David Gill, they are long gone.
Let me land.
You can't fix the problem for the last 10 years.
Let me land. Since the greatest manager of all time retired, we have made a number of errors in terms of appointments of managers. Of that, there is no doubt. However, despite the last 10 years of misery, we have always remained relevant. And we will continue to be relevant.
Okay.
As of today, we're the #1 club in the country and one of the top 2 or 3 across the world.
Okay.
Now, in terms
I'm watching
of
my time.
in terms
Okay.
of where we're currently at.
Yes.
Eric Ten Hag, Eric Ten Hag, in his first year
Yes.
has done more than what Klopp and Pep put together did. Which one of those managers managed to win a trophy and get top 4
I won't even
in the
answer
first
you
season?
because I know we haven't got time for that.
That's
Are
the
you
first
telling
one.
me Ten Hag achieved more than Klopp
In the first year,
and-
Liverpool and Man City, it's there.
Okay.
Klopp
Okay,
didn't
first
even
year.
didn't even make top 4 in his first year. Pep came third, no trophies. Okay, so the man is going through a tough time right now. Lots of injuries, no excuses. But
Okay.
if no team can play with 9-10 players out.
I think all you United fans
Things are bad right now. Things are bad
You're all
right
the
now.
same.
But I retain great faith and confidence in
Ten
him
Hag.
that he will turn things around. Last year, I told you when I came on here that Klopp will win a trophy. Sorry, Ten Hag will win a trophy and make top 4.
Okay.
And he did both.
All right.
This year, I'm saying, putting my neck on the line again. Klopp.
Okay.
Ten Hag will make top 4 again, and he
Okay.
will also win a trophy.
Okay.
Yes, in the Champions League,
Okay.
things are bad. It happens.
Okay.
But it's the beginning of the season. We haven't even played
All right.
10 games yet.
All right, Mr. Olu, that's it. I'm not
Okay.
giving you more than 2
So
minutes.
we're in a good place.
Yes.
I'm happy.
You can convince yourself you're in a good place, but the fans know best. They know you are, well, I hate swearing, but you are shite at the moment.
Oh,
And you ain't going nowhere. Okay?
Well,
With
time
Ten
will
Hag,
tell.
you're going nowhere.
Time will tell.
With the problems you're having, you're
Time
going
will
nowhere.
tell.
You've got 1.5 billion debt. If what's the guy's name? The new guy who wants to buy you, the British billionaire.
No, he's only going to have 25%.
Yeah, 25% and
Pers-
control of football related activity.
Personally, I think.
I wish you all the
Personally,
best.
can I just make one comment
Yeah.
on that? I think a massive opportunity has been lost to get rid of the Glazers once and for all.
Yeah.
So they are actually the root of all
your
of our problems.
That's the only thing I'll agree with you with. Simple. That's the only thing I'll agree with you with. But United fans, please,
Listen,
You ain't going nowhere.
United fans out there,
if
chill,
you're taking Mr.
relax,
Olu's advice to excite yourself,
last
you're wasting
season
your
we
time.
started badly.
Okay.
And look how we ended.
All right.
Retain
Oh,
confidence
okay,
and faith.
that's all we got time for today. But quickly, we need to introduce this segment. Okay, there are a couple of things we want to bring to you, but it won't be today. Maybe at the next podcast. Right. In the name of the game, all in the name of the game is a segment I want to bring to you. But let's go. Right. All in the name of football. You can't imagine the crazy stuff people do because of football, really. But the number one story and the funniest for me, it's been there for so many years. And I think I remember doing this on a TV pilot about 2 years ago. That, would you believe that a guy in Uganda, an Arsenal fan, he put his house down as a collateral to bet against Man U neighbor that this is my house. I bet you we're beating Arsenal. And the guy said, you're not. I put my wife down, one of my wives. He's got like 5 wives. So it's a true story. And the guy bet is one of his wives against his neighbor's house. Well, he lost. So he couldn't carry out his fantasy of taking his neighbor's wife, but he lost his house. He was made homeless. And, the local chiefs had to, make peace and settle that. But truly, Olu, if we imagine the kind of obsession people have with football, is the reason we brought this segment, all in the name of the game. There are so many crazy stories we're going to bring for you. Would you imagine somebody betting, even if you have 20 wives, use your wife as a collateral?
Hey, football does crazy things to
No matter how much I hate my wife, excuse me. Hey, you ain't sniffing that. Hey, I can't comprehend somebody saying, okay, wife number 3, you go to my neighbor. You are the collateral. And that happened.
It's a crying shame, but this is what football does to people. Football to some people. Remember Bill Shankly said football is more than just a game. It's a way of life.
Yes. So on that note, today I just thought we have to come back and start the podcast again. And I'm very happy, Mr. Olu is here to defend, troublesome United. Anyway, we love you. We're gonna leave you. let's catch up at the next podcast. Okay, hasta la vista, baby. Oh, even the fans in the studio are grabbing a go. It's Wale.